Somewhere right now, someone with your exact salary, your exact debt, your exact rent, just made a smarter financial decision than you. Not because they're smarter, because they used this. I'm going to show you 3 prompts that will give you better financial analysis than most people get from a paid advisor. The tool is called Claude. It's free, and the gap between what it knows about your money and what you know about your money is not even close. I'm going to start with 2 quick ones. Then the third one, I let Claude pressure test a real financial decision, and what it came back with made me genuinely uncomfortable. But we'll get there. Let me show you. First one, takes 10 seconds. You've got $500 a month and you don't know whether to invest it or throw it at your student loans. Everyone has an opinion on this. Your coworker says invest. Your dad says kill the debt. Your uncle says buy gold. Nobody has shown you the actual math. So here's what you do. You stop asking people, you open Claude, and you type this. 10 seconds later, you've got a full side-by-side breakdown, real numbers, not an opinion at a barbecue, actual math. And here's what surprises most people. When your interest rate is above 6%, the gap between investing and paying off debt is way tighter than you were told. Sometimes paying off the debt wins. The point isn't which one is right. The point is you stopped guessing. Your uncle with the gold advice? Still guessing. Second one, you've got 4 debts. Credit card at 22%, car loan at 7%, student loans at 5.5%, medical bill at 0% interest but $3,000, sitting there stressing you out. You've been paying minimums on all 4 and throwing an extra $100 at whichever one annoys you the most that month. That's not a strategy. That's emotional spending with a guilt twist. What comes back is a complete battle plan, not pay off the highest interest first. You already knew that. Claude shows you the exact order, the exact month each debt hits 0, how much interest you save by redirecting each freed up payment to the next one, and the total timeline. You go from 4 debts feeling like a wall to a sequence with an end date. There's a difference between knowing you should pay off debt and seeing the exact path out. That difference is what makes people actually do it. All right, now the one I told you about. You want to buy a house. Beautiful. Everyone wants to buy a house. And you've done the math, kind of. You looked at the listing price, you looked at your salary, you opened a mortgage calculator for about 45 seconds, and you thought, yeah, I can make this work. Can I ask you something? Did you factor in property taxes, homeowners insurance, maintenance, the fact that your savings basically vanish at closing? Or did you just look at the monthly mortgage payment and say, that's less than my rent, and move on? Be honest. I already know the answer. Here's what I typed into Claude. Here's what came back. Mortgage, $1,850. Okay, that's what you expected. But then it keeps going. Property tax, $350. Insurance, $180. Maintenance, $290. PMI, because you put less than 20% down, $125. Your real monthly cost isn't $1,850. It's $2,795. That's 48% of your take-home pay on housing alone. But Claude didn't stop there. It flagged that after the down payment and closing costs, your emergency fund drops to roughly $12,000. That sounds fine. Until you realize that covers about 4 months of expenses. 1 job loss, 1 medical bill, 1 major repair, and you're in trouble. And then it said something I didn't even ask about. It told me that at this income level, with this purchase price, I'd be considered house poor, meaning the house technically fits the budget on paper, but leaves almost no room for investing, saving, or absorbing any surprise. You're 1 bad month away from stress. That's not a reason to never buy a house. But buy it knowing exactly what you're walking into, not with a gut feeling and a prayer. That's what changed for me. Not the answers and the questions I didn't know to ask. Claude didn't tell me what to do. It showed me what I wasn't seeing. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Every one of these decisions, where to put your money, how to get out of debt, whether to buy that house, you were going to make them anyway, this month, this year. The only question was whether you'd make them informed or uninformed. The tool is free. The prompts are in the description. Copy them. Change the numbers to yours. And stop making 6-figure life decisions on 5-second thinking. If you want to understand how money really moves, not how they say it moves, subscribe to Insight Lab, support this channel, and we'll see you in the next one.